currently in Brussels on a pre-planned trip. As I told Mr. Bays, as soon as I have an update, I know you're all eager to hear it. I'm eager to hear it. As soon as I have an update and firm up the issue surrounding the Yemen talks, I will share it with you.
So you are categorically saying that the 28th
I don't think
of
I'm categorically saying anything.
okay, but you are not confirming the reports that it has been delayed. To
All
start
I'm,
with, to start with,
I think I would just listen to what I've just
there were
said.
some leaks from Riyadh saying that the Saudis have asked Mr. Ismail Wal Sheikh Ahmed for a few days delay in order to rectify their military position on the ground. How true are these or not?
I'm not going to comment on what people are leaking or saying left, right, and center. I think
And,
I
yeah.
think the primary goal here is to get the parties around the table and to stop the fighting. I mean, we're seeing an increase in fighting after the disappointment that the 5-day humanitarian pause could not be extended. And I think the suffering of the Yemeni people should stay at the forefront of our minds in order to try to get a political solution.
There were airstrikes on Hajjah today on dialysis center where people kidney patients were victims to the aerial strikes.
I don't have.
Another thing, another attack which happened a few weeks ago near Sana'a has been reported to be with unconventional weapons. From Veterans Today website, they mentioned that this was unconventional weapon, and they mentioned a huge bomb which
I
was
don't have any
experimented
details
in
on the
Sana'a.
cases you've mentioned. We have seen since the start of this conflict uh, unacceptable attacks on civilian infrastructure, on health infrastructure, which is only compounding the suffering of the Yemeni people, and these need to stop.
What's happening in Yemen, obviously, is collective punishment to the whole nation. It's weird that the Human Rights Council did not come up with any categorization of the situation there, and Prince Zayed bin Ra'ad Al Hussein has never spoken about Yemen so far, 2 months after the conflict started.
Um, I'm not sure. The High Commissioner has not spoken out on Yemen. You and I can do our research, check if he has. And up. It's obviously up to the Human Rights Council and the member states to decide how they handle the matter. I will go. Go ahead.
Yeah, regarding the Houthis delegation which went to Muscat, is there any coordination between the efforts of the envoy or the representative, Mr. Sheikh Ahmed, and what's happening in Muscat with regard to the
I think
Yemeni dialogue?
the special envoy is trying to speak as many of the parties as possible.
Has he been in Muscat recently?
I don't think he's been in Muscat recently, but I can check. I will go get our guests, and I shall be back. Maybe.